Hello everyone and welcome back to City of Cars. Today we're going to be doing a walk around video on one of the vehicles that we have in stock. It is going to be a 2017 Mercedes-Benz C Class AMG. Now this is going to be a bi-turbo 4MATIC. Definitely a pretty cool car, especially for the price point being in the mid-20s. You get a lot of bang for the buck on this one. As you can see, the AMG badge is right there, C43. Definitely a beautiful car. Vehicle is pre-owned, so it's got I want to say it's got about 68,000 miles. Let's take a peek at the exact odometer. But taking a peek at the interior, absolutely beautiful, black and red offset as far as the interior colors. You're going to be welcome with that AMG logo. All the carpets also have the AMG right on there. Seats are all in really good condition. Got a couple wrinkles here on the bolsters, but no rips or anything like that on the leather itself. I think the seat belts even actually come out at you. They expand out, making it a little easier to reach. But let's go ahead and hop inside. You can see here, obviously, your seat controls, heated seats, premium sound system, absolutely beautiful interior. Let's go ahead and press the start button. It's gonna fire up the vehicle. You're welcome with that AMG logo as soon as you turn it on. It does have a sunroof, so if we click on this, you can see that it does kind of pop out at us, and it's actually pretty big. Definitely cool. You also get that windscreen protection, and you can see that go back even further. So definitely a nice sized roof. Passenger seat, again, all in really good shape. You do have active exhaust. If you press that button, that's going to change the way that vehicle actually sounds. You do got seat belt extenders, as you can see right there, obviously making it a little bit easier for me to grab that seat belt. Now once we lock it in place, you'll see that it goes back right into its spot. You got a little, doesn't need gas, don't worry, we will put gas in the car. Obviously Bluetooth right now, but let's take a peek at the home screen here. So you can kind of see it does have navigation. So if we click on that, that's factory nav. Vehicle, let's take a peek at what the settings say here. Vehicle settings, dynamic select. It does have a 360 camera. Let's press that. You'll see the vehicle actually has like a nice little overhead view. Let's go back. Let's see what else we got here. Vehicle consumption, owner's manual, time, dynamic settings. Let's look at that. So we can configure individual data, engine data. That's kind of a nice little Easter egg as far as looking at your oil temperature, exact horsepower readout. So definitely a nice little goodie as far as having those pages on the vehicle. You can also customize the suspension to be a little more sporty on the fly, and you got some preset modes such as sports plus, individual, eco mode, and so on and so forth. So definitely some cool stuff there. If you open this up, you do got a set of cup holders. Press this, you do have another storage compartment, which is kind of cool. Inside here, there is a glove box with your wheel lock keys, and the owner's manual. So that's all in there as well. Let's go ahead and press this whole car button. That will bring us right back to the main screen. But let's go ahead and take a peek at the trunk area. So we'll pop this button right out here. Should pop out the trunk at us. And we'll come back around. And you can see that is going to be a powered trunk there. And inside here, you actually got a surprising good amount of room here. Let me see if I can get the light not to shine. There we go. You can see plenty of storage space, and it does look like it's got some all-weather mats that are Mercedes. Taking a peek behind here, you got some additional storage space. And let's go ahead and pop the hood on this. And in order to close it, you just simply press that button, and that's going to close up for us. And while we're at it, let's kind of look down here. We individually look at each one of the rims. All looks in pretty good shape. No major curb rashes or anything like that. A couple little defects there as far as the clear coat, but nothing major. Taking a peek at this front rim here, you got the AMG embroidered into the rim itself, and you do have a good set of tires on here. So it looks like some Continentals, Conti Sport contacts, and they still got plenty of tread in them. But let's go ahead and pop open the hood here, and let's just hunker down here, and there's the release. open this up. Nice AMG logo to welcome you. Obviously, as soon as you open up the hood, definitely cool. And you can see everything is nice and clean. A lot of engine cover, so not a whole lot to see initially when we open up the hood, but everything's right where it's supposed to be. If you look at the screws, no signs of anybody actually working on this. There's no torque, like when you put a wrench up to it, usually it breaks off the paint. So you can see on both sides, nobody's actually touched this. You feel the lip, it's nice and smooth, which is exactly what you want to see. So all good stuff. Couple little things, I do see a couple little nicks here and there. Obviously it's a pre-owned vehicle, so if you look at the front end, obviously you'll have a couple little nicks just from being on the road, but nothing out of the ordinary. Going on to the passenger side of things, again, this wheel looks really good, no major imperfections. And going to the final rim here, does have a little bit of a curb rash to it, but again, nothing out of this world. And again, a good set of Continental tires. Definitely a beautiful car. But let's do a quick little test drive with it, and kind of so you can kind of see it on the road. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and back it out of the space, which makes it a little simpler with the backup camera. And I gotta say, for this being a coupe, it actually doesn't have any really major blind spots, which is definitely nice. As far as the shifter, in order to shift, you're just gonna see this little lever, you just pull down on it, and that's gonna put you in drive. At which point we are ready to roll, and we'll just go a quick little lap around our industrial drive here, just to kind of have you see the vehicle on the road. Definitely a quick car. I barely press on the gas, and you can tell that this just wants to take off, and we're even in comfort mode, so it's not even in its full go fast mode yet, and it still has plenty of power. Definitely an AMG. Beautiful interior. That's the nice thing about these Mercedes, especially at night. Usually they have ambient lighting, and it's super cool to see them, the interiors at its full glory with the ambient lighting. As far as the handling, absolutely superb. I mean, you turn the wheel, it turns. Do a quick brake test here. No hands on the wheels, no pulsation on the brake pedal. Car stops in perfectly. Like, there's definitely very grippy brakes. At the end of the day, it is an AMG. So all that is good to go, and I want to say the brakes on this thing are pretty much brand new. Same thing with the tires. Definitely a beautiful car. For 25 grand, mid-20s, I mean, definitely a very good value for what you're getting. But let's go ahead and park this back. Do one last kind of walk around, and we'll pull it right up to it, put it in park. I'm going to manually, it does have automatic headlights, but we're going to turn them on manually just so you can actually see them. And let's see if there's anything else missing in this. So let's go ahead and go back to the main home screen here, just so you can see if there's anything else that we should mention here. So let's see some settings. Activate Bluetooth, 360 camera. Let's go back. Displayed, media, navigation, vehicle. Consumption, vehicle settings. Let's go dynamic. Let's go to vehicle settings, see what's in there. So you have the belt adjustment, automatic folding mirrors, locator lighting, automatic locking, interior lighting, delayed switch, exterior lighting switch, trunk opening height restriction, ambient light color. Let's look at that. So that's kind of cool. That's obviously, we can kind of rotate the colors around on that car. Let's leave them there. Ambient lighting brightness, we can make them a little bit brighter. Acoustic lock feedback, belt adjustment. That's all kind of cool. So I think that actually like tightens up the seatbelt for us as you start driving, which is kind of cool. In here you do got a place for your sunglasses, which is nifty. Here, obviously, it does have mirrors. One thing, okay, that is working. And it looks like somebody put the oil change sticker there for whatever reason, and it comes with a nice little clippy thing for miscellaneous documents, which is kind of nice. But let's go ahead and take one last peek at the exterior of the vehicle. Now the lights are on, and that is illuminating, just so you know. So I've If I cover that up, you can clearly see that that does have illumination, so it's going to look really cool at night. It does have blind spot monitoring systems, you can see by that little triangle. But taking a peek with the lights on, definitely a beautiful front end. Definitely a Mercedes grille in the front. Gotta love the attention to detail on that. That's pretty cool. And it's got your front camera right there. But definitely a beautiful car. We'll just kind of do one last kind of walk around on it. And obviously, feel free to visit our website. There you're going to find the Carfax window sticker, all the information on this car. It is a clean title. Obviously, we're here to answer any questions. If you think of anything, please don't hesitate to give me a call. And other than that, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.